Yo, yo, yo. We all here? I hope we're all here because we got a character to pull on somebody else's account. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. We've got somebody else's account. We've actually got freaking Opt over here. Oh, Box 2. Yo, what up, man? How you doing? We're just testing some Mornye on Southeast Asia. But that's what we got on store for today, ladies and gentlemen. We will be pulling Mornye and her weapon on this account. I'm actually going to be skipping Mornye's weapon on my account. I am not pulling it. But yeah, we're a little bit early. We're actually really early with this one. But the goal over here is to just get the character, get her weapon, do some testing, get some footage, and get the fuck out. So let's start off with those pulls and just get right on into it. Apparently, we're at 50 pity over here. Don't know about 50-50 though. Lene will still be here on NA servers though, so don't worry about that. Okay. All right, that's just you got Marcado, so that's cool. The next one should be a 5-star. Yeah, okay. No guarantee. All right. Let's just see if we won the 50-50 then.
Ranger Donjing. Worry not.
That's cool.
Blade will not... Greetings, Rover.
Oh.
I will escort you.
Oh, that's cool too. Uh-oh, I didn't see any lag, so... Oh!
I not wait for a starry night, nor tilt my gaze to seek the sky.
Oh, she has such calm music.
For I have placed it at my back, in my hands, and upon my eyelids.
Nice. Okay. All right. That one looked pretty good to me, brother. So, yeah, you won your 50-50. You still got 10 pulls left, so didn't even bleed into your asteroid at all. Now let's see what this one's all about. We're getting Starfield Calibrator. This thing is a little bit... I should probably check the pity. Or, not that. I should probably check the pity. Where are we at here? Okay. That was like... that was like 18, so we still got a long way to go. Good luck, buddy. Unlucky. Too early, no... Hey, you got Discord, though. Hey, you want to just stop? You want to just stop? You don't really need her signature. You got Discord. Okay, you got the two other trash weapons, unfortunately. Thank you for all the subs, everybody. But yeah, this one's gonna be like 48, maybe 38. I hate to admit this, but you were right about Columbina. It's, I had somebody in chat telling me I was right about ZZZ the other day. So, don't worry, you're not the first. Join the club. This is bad. I'm sorry. This is really bad. This is awful if I'm frankly gonna be real. Oh, boy. That is hard pity. Oh. Well, it does look good. It does look good. But there we go. Yeah, we went pretty deep with that one. I'm gonna be real with you there. So, that's going to be the pulls. Pretty good winning the 50-50, but everything else was pretty dog shit. So, yeah, let's just get her leveled up now. So, I'm thinking about taking her into the TOA. I think the TOA is going to be a good idea for us to, do that. Looks like we got all of the mats ready to go. I've got to actually go collect my overworld stuff today. Yeah. The nice thing though is that these things reset on a 24-hour basis. So if you collect them tonight, you'll have them tomorrow. Yeah, you'll have them tomorrow. Check the sequence nodes. Don't worry, I already did. I already did before we were in game. I was in Crossing Stars.
Wind and snow stung my cheeks.
She got those rectifiers? Yeah, I'm not really sure why they're just showing up over here. But yeah, if you just want a preview, her S1 is broken. Probably It's the best S1 in the game, and we're actually going to be making a video specifically on it. Because a lot of people can just get it via corals, and it's probably, if you're looking for, like, power for the whatever, corals are insane. Okay, so normal attack, we are not leveling this. All it does is increase her damage. We're not leveling this either. The only things we're going to level, oddly enough, are going to be her liberation and her forte. I'm keeping all your other stuff at level 1 because she does literally no damage. Because she scales off defense, and these other ones scale off of attack. So it's kind of like DPS Shorekeeper, right? Or leveling up Shorekeeper's basic attack. This thing, however, it actually does nuke, so that's pretty much the only thing we're going to go for. We're also going to level up her forte, because she has her Toon Rupture response scaling is in here. So, Toon Rupture is basically the only way for her to deal damage outside of her liberation. And so that's why you max out this one, and that's like pretty much it. Is this our first defense scaler? No, we have 2 in the game. Alright. Everything else, though, Opt, I'm leaving it at level 1. Maybe you'll thank me later, maybe you'll decide to level it all up, but all I'm gonna say is that you might have gotten too many mats. But the good news is that there's probably going to be another Broadblade character, right? release that uses these mats at some point. So, yeah, at least you'll be good there, right? But, yeah, that's pretty much the skill build. And the reason why I'm not leveling up any of this shit is because, as you see here, only the healing scales. Only the healing scales with defense. And so, well, if you're not going to get hit like me because you're really good at the game, then what's the point of leveling that shit up? It's useless. Yeah, healing bonus shit. Low-key, I shouldn't have leveled that up either. All right, looks like the Taoshi has all the pieces over here. Let's... Oh my gosh, bro. How much did you farm? Oh, he ran fusion damage. Oh, he kind of min-maxed it. Oh, this Mornye is going to do... She doesn't really do damage, but this Mornye is going to, like... I mean, it has, like, all... Wait, this Mornye's kind of cracked. Wait, she might nuke this shit, bro. Wait, she's gonna blow some shit up. Alright, let's get this thing leveled. Let's... So this is gonna give a nice, massive bonus of ER for her. She should be good. Damn, it's pretty. I think it's... I don't know what it is with supports and having the best looking signatures in the game. Many will agree that Shorekeeper's weapon visually looks great, but it's like equally as like useless as this. Let's just say I've discovered this scenario where this weapon is useful, or Shorekeeper's weapon is useful, and it's when you're barely at the edge of clearing. But if you're barely at the edge of clearing with a team and Shorekeeper or Mornye signatures enough to put you over, there's probably a bigger issue with the floor itself than your team's lack of 20% crit damage. So you never actually need it, and if you feel like you need it, the problem's probably with the game. It's just that simple. All right, so she only needs 240. She only needs 240 ER in the stat menu because she will get 10% when she's on field. Okay, so I think she's fully built. That should be pretty much it. Let's just do a quick little discount double check real fast. What is she at?
Powerless.
Yep, 265 when she pops on the field. Okay, you're good. Okay, you're good. Let me actually make probably her best team right over here. Okay, that's gonna be her #1 overall team on release. So let's just post ourselves up in the TOA and get this son of a bitch. Let's just post ourselves up in the TOA and get this shit started. Ooh, there's gonna be a Weewa reset in a couple of days as well. Okay, make sure you remember that. So yeah, this Mornye is slotted to deal quite a bit of damage. That's what this Mornye is projected to deal. I think she's actually going to be quite strong. We'll have to see, though. Yeah, she seems to be able to run fine, bro. What is all this exaggeration going on over here in that showcase? Okay, all right. We got a Chu-Yan team over here. Let's just replace that one real fast and get this one going. And let's just do a quick trial run of this just so I can get used to her kit. Quick little trial run, and then we'll go from there. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Special delivery.
Okay.
That's all you got. Mark. New look. With style and grace. Entertain me. Taste
Okay, all right. Yeah, that seems pretty strong.
Causality. Assuming master control. Guidance ready.
Oh, shit.
Posture.
Wait, what the hell?
In sight. Order executed.
What happened to my second rotation?
Stars. Hear my query.
Wait, she got knocked out and then it like ended when she got on the ground. That was a little fucked up. I'm gonna be real with you there.
Special delivery. Go, go. Over here. Shake it up. Now watch closely.
Ooh, we got a little bit griefed on the tomb break timing there.
Answer my call. Causality. Assuming master control over time. Attack confirmed. Initiating criticality protocol.
Yeah, I mean, the damage bonuses seem pretty... Wait, she's hitting up to 120k? Yo, she just hit 120k with that one.
Signature.
We are, like, pretty maxed out on her damage, but that is kind of substantial.
I'll indulge you. On you go. Entertain me.
All right,
Taste my resolve.
649. So, I would say... This almost looks the same as using a shorekeeper. I'm going to be real. I can almost not tell the difference. It's strong, but the buff is so strong, it just looks like the same as using a shorekeeper. I didn't notice anything in particular that seems to make it stand out. So yeah, the Yuno's got a solid build too, right? The Yuno's build is fine. Yeah, I mean that one was, yeah, I mean it was what it was. I guess we'll just record some gameplay now. Yeah, that's gonna be the team. All right, I'll kind of like talk over what's going on over here. So Mornye seems to have a like very fast ground rotation. So as you can like see, okay, whoopsies, I fucked that one up. Yeah, you just don't use her regular ground resonance skill. Just like don't use it. There's no point.
Cover modules ready. Guidance ready. Attack confirmed. Initiating.
And that's pretty much it.
Structural override initiated.
Okay. I might have messed up there. I was like missing just like barely a little bit of concerto. I think the thing is that it's hard for me to identify when she's like done with her attack chain.
Command mode engaged. Order executed. Authorizing maximum output.
There we go.
Structural overdrive. Stay. Ride initiative. Special delivery. Go boom.
And this one should probably be it. Yep.
Now watch closely. On you go. Face me.
All right.
Taste my resolve.
Nice.
Fate. Assuming master control revealed. Guidance ready. Locked in. All units fired. Processing complete. Stars. Hear my queries.
That seemed like a lot, actually.
Structural overdrive. Stay. Right initiative. Pick it up. Special delivery. Go boom.
Okay. All right. That looked good enough for me.
With style and grace.
Yeah, okay. This one seems like it's doing a bit better.
Taste my resolve.
Okay, that one is a 540.
Fate in my mark. View. Assuming master control. Reshape. Access confirmed. Order execute. Authorizing maximum output. Structural override drive. Stay. Mission. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Take it up. That's all you got.
Okay.
Now watch closely. On you go. Fate.
This one should probably get it here. Boom. Okay. That one seemed to be a good bit better because we crit a lot more on that first shot. But okay, yeah. I'll take that one as a run. Okay. Let me go ahead real fast. I gotta go check a rotation real quick just to make sure that, because it looked like that was fine. It looked like that was fine. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Okay, that's gonna be our team number 1. And this is the thing, guys. You can slot in basically any DPS in the game in here. You can slot basically any DPS in the game in here, and it's like not really a big issue. Now we're going to try it out with Zhang Liao and see what this one is all about. And let me actually make sure the Lene is on Rupture mode. Okay, she is on Rupture mode. We're good. Okay, let's try this one again. And let's see what that interruption resistance does anything crazy.
Mode engaged. Locked in. Order executed. Stars, hear my queries.
Okay, here we go.
Structural override drive. Stay.
Okay, you gotta like... Her basic attack 3 has like a very annoying animation that you gotta like wait out. Because if you like, basically, if you like don't, you're gonna end up in a situation where you like... Oh, here we go. Boom. Wait, who's Yuno? Wait, who's Yuno?
Assuming master control. Guidance ready. Access confirmed. Attack confirmed. Initiating criticality protocol.
Ah, shit. Anyways, all I needed was one rotation. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. All I needed was like a little bit of gameplay. But we will try it again. Yeah. Double check Zhang Liao's stats. Don't worry, I got it. I made sure to what's it called? I made sure to go ahead and equip the Void Thunder set on him. Boom! It is a shield floor too, though, so do keep that in mind. But it does look good.
Assuming master control. Attack confirmed.
Boom
Initiating
and
fatality protocol.
boom, more lasers. Awesome.
Structural drive stay. Override. Initiating. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Take it up. Go over here. Mark. Thanks for the variable elimination.
Boom. Another one. Oh, didn't really finish him there. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. That's a little bit cringe.
Assuming master control. Guidance ready.
Wait, how did her field end?
Cover modules ready.
Huh, wait, how does that even happen?
Order executed.
That's gonna piss some of you guys off. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't even know how that occurs. It feels like a bug. It's a bug, right? It's just randomly fucking ending.
Signature.
Variable elimination. There. Confined within limits. Export. Reconfiguration.
Like, have you guys noticed that your Mornye is kind of like doing that?
Conditions up.
Assuming master control. Processing to stop.
How much is this nuke for?
Queries.
Boom!
Structural override. Drive stay. Mission. Special delivery. Go boom. Take it up.
Okay, alright. This is, I don't know. This one was not... Was it the bug that, like, fucked me up or what?
Variable elimination.
Barely clearing? Nah, I had a weird fuck up in the middle of Mornye's rotation there. That crit was crazy, though. 720k on S0R1. What the fuck? And we also missed the crit as well. We missed, like, a 500k crit. Yeah, I mean, that one worked out fine to me. Let me go get some of that footage uploaded though, cause yeah, my editor is currently working right now. So let me actually go make his life. Let me go make his life doable. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. TOA B-roll. All right, we're gonna have Linnae teams, and then we're gonna have our Lupa teams. And we'll make sure to try her out in like a general team as well, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, you might be a bit disappointed by how she performs outside of like her good teams. I'm just gonna let you know that in advance. You might be a bit disappointed. If that's the case, no big deal, but, you know. All right. So, let's get this one going. We're now going to have the Lupa team. And this is going to be one that's just going to work out very well because you're going to be having Galbraina in the lineup. And with Lupa Galbraina, you probably should just be good here. Let's get it going. I don't think I need to practice this rotation. It probably should be extremely easy. Like, literally no effort. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All targets in sight. All units fired. Order executed. Authorized.
All right, now we're going for our big boom. That does no damage, but,
Structural epiphany. Ride initiated. The fight is on.
and now we got Lupa coming in, and boom, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I completely fucked that up. Sorry. I was like looking at my Galbrina's other meter and I was like, wait, where's my Afterflame? Then I was like, wait, this team doesn't have Echo skill casts. So I got like stun locked because my Afterflame bar wasn't filled and I thought I was playing the Chuyanti and I bricked the rotation. But no, it's not meant to be full in this team. So, yeah. Just, you might make the same mistake that I did. Do keep that in mind. Yeah, you might make the same mistake that I did. Okay, alright. So, the annoying thing is that at the start of this fight, Mornye can miss Crownless and not get her Concerto. So, that's what happened there. She missed Crownless.
Energy consumption increasing. Hover modules ready.
There we go.
Hear my queries. Structural
And you gotta make sure you use her Echo skill as well, so you see like a scary little beast thing like come in for her.
Speak of the devil.
All right, here we go.
That flame's raw. I'll show you.
And now we got some damage.
Fight fire with
And as you can see, this is gonna be Mornye's team.
lock on.
assuming master control.
And just watch this.
All units firing.
Check out this damage.
Initiating critical
You ready?
protocol. Structural override.
77K! 77K! Lupa is kind of getting a fat hit off, though, on that. 100K on her,
Speak of the devil. I'll galve you down. Fate flames. By my trigger.
Here we go.
Fight fire with fire.
All right, let's do it, Galbrina.
Assuming master control. Order execute. Stop.
One more boom. One more boom.
Structural over.
Hey, 88K, brother. Hey, almost 100.
You can't escape me. Behave now. Right. The hunt ends here.
Here we go. So, as you can see, this team is, like, incredibly strong, right? It is actually, like, a very strong team.
Processing complete. Authorizing maximum output.
Like, extremely strong.
Structural over.
And that one actually hit 100K. That one actually hit 120K.
Behave now. To my last breath. I've come.
And that should finish it off. Yep. No shield. So, guys, think about it this way. That's going into this. That's going into this. We don't have Toon Rupture on the team. So, do keep that in mind. That's the performance without Toon Rupture. I hope you know that. Yeah, I hope you know that. That's pretty damn good, as they would say, though. Now let's try out this last one. And this one's going to be a lot better on my account, but I'm sure it'll be fine on this one. Yeah, so, guys, that has no Rupture shilling. It's just all... That team is... That's the performance of the team in every TOA. And the 3-minute clear in TOA, nowadays, very good. All right, now we're gonna try out this one. It's gonna be a bit fun. Okay.
Command mode engaged. All units fire. Attack confirmed. Authorizing maximum output. Structural right initiative.
Double anchor, baby.
Aim actor, different role.
Assuming master control. Processing the stars. Hear my queries. Structural burn to dust. Into the spotlight!
Epic shot. In the limelight. Aim actor,
Assuming master control.
different role.
I mean, hey, man, it's pretty good, right?
All units fire. Order executed. Initiating criticality protocol. Structural burn to dust. The fight is on. Bring justice.
Listen carefully. At the helm. Let the flames rise.
I missed that anchor.
Aim actor, different role.
Assuming master control. Processing complete. Locked in. Authorizing maximum output. Structural overhead.
Yeah, I missed an anchor, bro. I missed an anchor. Yeah, okay. That run shouldn't even be going. I missed an anchor, bro. So, basically, you can quick swap Lupa and Brant a lot better than I did. I still need to practice that one out. But you can, like, make that build-up super smooth and actually make that team fast. And that one is just basically going to be Brant doing 1 million damage plus a rotation. Like, it's going to be him doing 1 million plus a rotation. I'm not even joking. I'm so excited to use my Brant tomorrow. And I think he might be the best unit. Like, that might be the best comp I have. It might be the best one that I have. Because, I'm going to be real. That looked fucking filthy, did it not? Like, that just legitimately looked filthy, did it not? Yeah. Yeah. 1 million might be possible with Brant. Yeah. Those were some fat anchors. And this is the thing, guys. My Brant has 28% more crit damage and, like, more other stuff. Yeah. He's got a lot of stats. So, yeah, we got to see how that one goes. We got to see how that one goes. Without Tower Shield as well? Yeah, Mornye only does responses. So it doesn't really matter about the tower as long as we just don't use a team. Oh, here we go. We've got to show Mornye just in a regular team. And this one's going to be a little bit cringe because she's going to kind of be dog shit. So here you go. Let's try her out in like a... Ooh, this one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. Let's see her like this. I'm ready. Like, this is a well-built Gion. This might be better than mine, right? That's pretty good. That's actually really good. That's a well-built Gion, right? And surely we got a Mortefi over here. All right, he's popping. This team's gonna suck ass, bro. I'm already telling you, this thing is gonna be trash. It's going to be trash, but I'll record it anyways just to show you how bad it's going to be. This is going to be worse than Shorekeeper. Do keep that in mind.
Attack on command mode engaged. Locked in. Attack confirmed. Stars, hear my queries.
Bro, I swear her, like, ultimate is, like, short.
Structural override
Fury Boy.
initiated.
Inferno.
Or I swear her ultimate takes, like, too long, bro.
Silence. You're wide open. Fear no more.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. That shit is trash. I'm good. That shit is trash. I'm good, bro. Nah, that shit is trash. Get it out of here. I've had enough. So, this is basically the take. If you don't have Lene or Lupa, this unit is just like a second Verena. Okay? She's a second Verena unless you have somebody that can inflict, tune something, or you have Lupa. Bro, she's kind of fucking bad. Not like bad, but like she's not going to like make any of your teams better. She's not going to make any of your teams better unless you have Lupa or Lene. That's just it. So my take is, if you're looking for immediate power, probably wait for a rerun. But you don't know if this unit's going to be best in slot for Amiath or Luke. You don't know. But this unit's going to be on banner by the time Amiath and Luke come out. So you're kind of like fine either way. You just like find out what Amiath and Luke's kits do. Wait until the live stream and then decide to pull this character. But I'm going to pull her because I have a really good Yuno and I want to see how strong my Yuno is going to get. And I have a really strong Brand. And I want to see how much damage my Brand's going to do. Mornye is going to let me do that, so I'm going to pull her for both those units. I am like 0.5% of the population because it doesn't matter. I'm going to pull every unit anyways. So, like, actually, I don't even know why I'm saying this. It doesn't really even matter, right? You get the drift. Now let's do a little bit of overworld exploration, actually. Yeah, I got to get some, yeah, I got to get some Mornye out in the overworld. Is Yuno a better pick than Mornye? Probably. Like, you want me to be honest? Probably, yeah. She's probably a better pick. If you don't need another support, then pulling Mornye is just going to be another support that you don't need. I mean, like, do you need another support? If the answer is... If the only thing you need on your account is a support, yeah, go for Mornye, right? You can't go wrong there. But if you don't have Augusta and Yuno already, and you're prioritizing them over Mornye, or you're prioritizing Mornye over them, I think you might be a little bit crazy. I think you might be crazy if I'm being honest with you. But hey, you know.
Command mode engaged.
Hey, yeah, I'm... Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Bro, you just gotta make sure you don't accidentally press jump on this unit. If you press jump on this unit, it's basically like over, man.
Processing complete.
Hell yeah, brother. Fucking destroying the server, man, with this shit. Bro, I'm gonna be fighting them. Who needs more overworld footage, bro? This fight's gonna take 10 minutes.
Leave it structural
Bro, can I
override.
talk about how bad her ER regeneration is?
Overriding maximum output.
Bro, I was like, I swear I was sitting there regenerating ER the whole time.
Guidance ready. Order executed. Locked in.
I don't know how anyone could ever do this with their life. What an absolute waste of fucking time.
Processing complete.
I'll indulge you. On you go. Praise me.
Like, just sitting there killing enemies with a regular Mornye? Like, good God, man. Like, good lord, bro. You got 0 crit rate on anything but liberation after all? Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna run around in the overworld. We're not gonna bother fighting, because I'm not gonna lie. When this character's on the screen, I can't even see what's going on anyway, so it doesn't... The viewers wouldn't even be able to tell if we're in TOA or the overworld. Right? You get what I mean? I couldn't tell the difference between being here or being in TOA the second she enters the fucking air. Like, look at this shit. Oh, we got friendly ones. Look at this.
Cover modules ready.
Bro, she just turned everything purple.
Attack.
What? Oh, can you even see what's going on? Does it even... Do I look like I'm in the TOA or the overworld right now?
Order exit. Initiating critical.
Where am I? You see what I mean?
Now what? Praise me. On you go. Answer my call. Entertain me.
S1 Mornye beats SK in every comp. I think the only universe where I could maybe see like a difference is if your unit desperately needs crit. If your unit desperately needs crit rate, maybe. Right? Otherwise, I don't know about that one, bro. All right, time to fly. Bro, that is so bad.
Weapons free. Command
This
log
is
engaged.
trash, bro. What's the point?
Energy consumption increasing.
This is worse than
Cover
walking.
modules ready.
And this is definitely worse than the bike. Oh, this is terrible. She's so slow. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the real shit right there. So is this the bike racer? She apparently she races Linnae, right? Apparently she like races Linnae, right? Wait, I have a crazy idea. I have a crazy idea. What if I regenerate my resource over here, right? Let's try this one out. Let's try this one. I believe, right? I believe. We might be able to do something cool here, guys. Get ready. Ah! No!
Command mode engaged.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work. She plunges. She can't do that shit in the air, so... That's pretty fucking lame. I thought I was gonna be able to do the transition into the air mode up there, but nope. She's too fucking lame to do anything. Nope, you can't do fuck with this. Yeah, you can't do anything with this. It's trash. Absolute, like, not even an exploration mechanic. There's no point when you have the bike. Why would you even try to use her shit? There's no point. Yeah, so there's no exploration reason to pull her either, so. No exploration reason to pull her. Absolutely not. So, yeah, I think that's going to be good overworld footage. Let me go get that ready for the editor. Yeah, guys. I'm just going to be real. The unit is... Let me just say it this way. If you pull this unit without having Lene or Mornye, you will regret it. Because you will just be like, she's worse than Shorekeeper, not better than Verena in any of my teams. I don't know why I pulled her. It just kind of is what it is, right? I don't think that there's an issue with the character being like that, but like, don't pull her expecting her to be amazing unless you want to go for her S1. But that leads us into our next video over here because we will be making a video about that shit. All right. Let's get this one started. All right. This is going to be our last video over here. I think we got everything we need ready to go. All right. Ambient volume. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's get right on into this.
Power levels. Precision calibration. Combat efficiency.
Yo, can she stop talking?
All green.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Wuthering Waves Mornye video. And the topic of today is going to be the fact that she probably has the best sequence node in the game, without a doubt. I think it's pretty much confirmed right now. Her sequence node, S1, the Silent Observer, is absolutely, completely, ridiculously fucking cracked. And let me just explain to you why. So, one of the biggest weaknesses of Mornye's kit is the fact that her interfered marker is a selective buff. It's got some restrictions with it. And what I mean by that is the fact that if enemies don't have Tune Rupture or Tune Strained on them, she doesn't have access to the only other damage buff in her kit other than her outro skill, this 40% over here. And you're seeing over here, it scales with her ER. They take this additional damage. It's awesome, right? You love when this effect occurs. But in the current state of the game, without this S1, you need Lene on your team to actually activate it. And you feel this a lot when you don't have it actually up. This unit is not better than Verena. She's comparable to a Verena and definitely worse than Shorekeeper if you don't have access to this. And what her S1 does is it basically removes that restriction completely. S1 Mornye, without a doubt, is a better unit than Shorekeeper. S1 Mornye is without a doubt better than an S1 Shorekeeper. Is she better than an S2 Shorekeeper? I don't necessarily know, but that's the thing. For the price of one sequence node, you're getting a better unit than Shorekeeper. But the thing is, the design of this one's a little bit wonky. So let's go ahead and talk about what her S1 actually does beyond removing that restriction. It extends the duration of this marker by 50% as well. Normally, it only lasts for 8 seconds. Do you know what that means? That means that to get the full benefit of this damage increase, you would need a DPS rotation that's less than 8 seconds. There's almost no DPS rotation less than 8 seconds in the game. And so oftentimes this damage bonus, even if you were using Mornye with a Lene who can apply all these effects, it would run out in the middle of your DPS's rotation. And so this S1 not only grants the damage increase regardless of whether or not Lene is on your team, it also extends the duration of the damage increase massively by 50%. And that means more uptime on them taking all this damage. That's pretty good, as you can imagine. And this is the craziest part. Mornye is also going to have even more uptime on this effect in multi-wave as well. This makes her so much stronger in Whimpering Wastes, it's absolutely insane. And this is why. So, Mornye essentially has a mechanic in her kit where she gets this thing called the Divining Eye. Let me see it over here. It's built into her kit somewhere else. It's like visual something. Yeah, here we go. When a resonator in the team defeats a target inflicted with an observation marker or an interfered marker, she gains visual field. And while in this state, she inflicts an observation marker on targets hit whenever somebody deals damage. That means that, oh, if she kills somebody, right, with this big mark that she's doing her entire rotation for to trigger, then the mark will spread, which is like a good reward, right? Because this is what Mornye needs to do to actually trigger that mark in the first place, right? She's got to do her ground rotation, get up into the air, and then, of course, right, actually trigger a bunch of these attacks. And then, well, I might as well just have some enemies for me to attack real fast. I can just show you. Wait, where are all the enemies over here? Editor, I'm sorry. Somehow we managed to, after fighting for 2 seconds in the overworld, kill everything, because all we see are allies now. What? Where are the mobs? Yo, can we do friendly fire? They're all NPCs. They're all NPCs. Where am I?
Gotta go fast. Huh? I heard something.
Where are the enemies? Bro, did you farm your entire map? I don't see a single echo anywhere. Oh, there. Oh, okay, here we go. There's two. All right. So, now we can go ahead and demonstrate what's going on over here. So, Mornye's first got to go ahead, right? Enter this mode. Then she has to spend all this sweet-ass time building up her forte to trigger this attack. And that is the attack that marks enemies. And so, after she marks an enemy, she gives them something called an observation marker. And after an enemy that is observed gets tune broken, that's when she applies the interference marker. And that would only last for 8 seconds. As you can see over here, at S0, we've got to kind of like do some work, right? We got to make sure that we use this attack. And that will make that observation marker become an interfered one that makes them take more damage if Linnea's on the team. But this is the thing, guys. What Mornye's S1 does is it makes it so that whenever you simply apply an observation marker, you also create an interfered one. And that interfered one retains the additional duration. This basically means that Mornye in the past, before her S1, right, would need to first apply the marker, then her team needs to tomb break the enemy to get the damage bonus. This just gives you the damage bonus for the damage bonus just from using her kit. Do you see how this is broken even if you have Linnea on the team? Because this means you're basically getting full uptime on that 40% damage bonus throughout your entire team's rotation, taking the duration from 8 to 14 seconds, and then also basically applying it immediately so that you don't have to tomb break the enemy. Because you want to know what's going to end up happening? She applies that interfered mark, they're taking the extra damage, and then her team will tomb break the enemy again and refresh the marker's duration and basically make it permanent. And do you want me to tell you how I know that? Because we can just test out the team in the TOA and show you how that would work. Actually, no, yeah, we'll test it out in the TOA so I can show you exactly how that would work. Oh, it goes from 8 to 20 seconds? Oh, sorry, never mind. That's even better then. Oh, sorry, it's even stronger. It went to 8 from 8 to 20 seconds. Wait, let me reread that. Just let me just reread that. Extended Buy, it could be extended to 150%. You never know. That might be a Kuro typo where it says extended by instead of extended, or extended to instead of extended by. Because 8 to 20 is a crazy jump. But maybe it'll be, maybe it's 8 to 12 instead. Who knows? But this is what I'm just going to talk about over here. Let's notice when this enemy gets tune broken on this team. Because that's when we normally get our damage bonus. And I'll show you when you get the damage bonus at S1. At S1, we have the damage bonus. It is on Crownless at S1. And it's going to be active for the next 20 seconds here. However, because we're not at S1, we don't have it. So you see over here? No damage bonus still. And now the damage bonus activates. And it also only lasts 8 seconds. Do you see where the restrictions are currently from how I've been showing you? If we had our S1, this is what we would have done. We would have triggered the damage bonus immediately, right? We would basically trigger it right here. But instead, we don't have it, right? And now we gotta wait until Linnea's rotation. Hopefully, we get the tomb break off when we need it, right? Oh dear, I might have messed up. And you see here, we got the tomb break. And that's when we get the damage bonus. But as you saw, right, that took a while to actually have up, and it had limited uptime because it was only lasting 8 seconds. So it didn't even last for the Yuno's whole rotation. It fell off halfway through. This S1 is extending the duration. And so it's making it almost like function properly, even in the Toon teams. And this is why I have a lot of issues with how this thing works. It just makes her a stronger character, even in the teams where her restrictions are on. It's not like this S1 removes her restrictions, right? And just makes her a normal unit beyond that. It removes her restrictions and then makes the existing effect longer. It makes the existing effect easier to activate. And makes it so that your DPS has longer uptime with this 40% additional damage taken buff. And the end result is that it makes all of her teams deal more damage. I'm going to make this take. The character is already strong enough at S0, right? In her in her Linne teams. This makes her even stronger, which I guess is good because it's a sequence node. But then it's also removing, again, all of the restrictions. And so I talked to you, right, about all of the issues that you had with Mornye even when you were using Linne. Now you just don't have to worry about anything, and you're going to have full uptime on all of these effects. I would dare say maybe like the only real issue over here is that like let me just look. Let me just read her S1 one last time because I think there's only one thing I can imagine. Mornye applies an observation marker, interfered marker. No. Yeah. You don't need to have a specific type of tomb break on them. It's just any tomb break damage will turn an observation marker into an interfered marker. So, yeah. This makes it so that Linne deficiency, that Linne requirement that she has, it's completely removed. And then the effect also lasts stronger and is faster to activate. So, let me just show you the damage difference that a Mornye S1 is actually going to do. I think if you want to show off her S1, I'm down to get it for you. I could, right? Or you could just get it. Yeah, right. Because this is the thing. Mornye's S1 is extremely easy to get in this game because you could just buy it from the Coral Shop. And that's the thing. 360 pulls or 360 corals is not hard to get. It's really easy. And it's not a lot either. It's the equivalent of 45 pulls, right? Yeah, it's 45 pulls. And if you're willing to give up 45 pulls, which is less than you would spend just pulling her S1, because you might lose 50-50 and stuff, it's not even hard to get this. Free-to-play players can get this with ease. I don't think, like, you could actually reasonably expect people to, like, have S1 Mornye by default because of how she works. Do like 3 10 pulls. If we don't get it, buy it. That I could do that, or I could just buy it though. Cause like, wouldn't that just be better? Cause then you could do the 3 10 pulls on a different banner. Like, cause you're saying, well, what if I get her in 30? Why don't you just buy it and then run that bet on another unit? Hey, maybe you know what? I'll get Amyath in 30. Like, why don't you just have that bet? I want my corals. For what? Wait, what are you using them for? To get sequence nodes? Tuners and modifiers. Oh, brother, come on, man. Oh, bro. I guess. All right. I don't feel like doing that. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing that. I like it feels nasty to like spend pulls when you have like 500 corals. I'm just gonna be real with you. That's my take. So, like, do you want me to buy it or not? I'll just end the video if you don't want me to buy it, because I'm not pulling for it. It's dumb, so I'm not gonna pull for it. Buy it and send it? Okay. All right. Editor, you can just cut out that entire part. We're just taken a while to make up our fucking mind, I guess. All right. Well, we made it up. Now let's... Such a crybaby, holy. Wait, who are you referring to, Chris? When you're calling someone a crybaby, can you let me know who you're referring to? Wait, no, I saw your chat. Who are you referring to? Who's the crybaby? You? It's his account? Oh. What if I just ended stream right now and you don't get to see it? Wait, so you're out here telling me because I don't want to waste my viewers' resources and that I want to optimize my viewers' account because they're my viewer and I don't want them to waste resources. You're telling me I'm a crybaby. Because as a streamer who gives meta advice about this game, I'm telling my viewer I don't want to waste their resources on their account. It's not a waste, though. I'll tell you what a waste is. So, basically, it was a waste of bandwidth for you to be on my stream watching it because you're just a fucking cunt. All right, bye. Anyways, let's move on. Like, I don't really know what else to say. Like, what a fucking bastard. Jesus Christ. What a miserable person. Like, what a miserable person. Jesus Christ. Anyways, now that we got that sorted out, let's actually break down what the difference is looking like over here. I will be using Mornye in a team where she doesn't actually have access to this buff. And then I'll activate her sequence node. And then I'll show you how it works. Did you activate it? No, I didn't. No, that would be fucking crazy to activate it when we're doing a comparison. Now, let's do the comparisons over here. And this is going to be a traditional mono fusion team in the new meta that Mornye has introduced. It's going to be quite strong. So, I'll do my best to play this one well. We probably will be okay because I've gotten some practice with this one. All right. Just do our attacks over here. Get that heavy attack going. And then just spam basics until... well, until she's ready to go. So now we've marked the enemies, right? We're going to get no damage buffs in this team from her anymore. And the reason for that is very simple. That 40% damage buff, that is the only buff Mornye has in her kit outside of her 25% all damage amp outro skill. So even if I like Tomb Break over here, do all this stuff, it's functionally not really going to be that useful for me. I'm not going to deal any like additional damage or like, you know, do any of that stuff. It's just going to be regular tune damage, no other damage buffs. But as you can see, this thing is killing Crownless in basically 2 rotations. It's a good team. Very, very, very strong. But this is the thing. Her S1 is going to turn this team into an absolute fucking monstrosity. So, we'll just do 2 rotations worth of damage. Because, right, obviously... Let's just see where we go. Alright, that's a good comparison. Oh, you know what? Why don't we just finish it? Let's just finish it. See what it looks like if we finish the fight. Why not? We don't have that much left anyways. But yeah, this is going to be the 3rd rotation of the team, by the way. And here we go.
I'll show you.
And this is that next one. And as you can see, the clear time is pretty good.
Assuming master control. Order execute. Authorizing maximum output.
All right, editor, we can probably just fast forward the footage as we get close to the end of the run. But as you can see, this one gets a really, really great time. This floor 4 of the TOA is also giga overtuned. So just being able to clear at a time like this by itself, and I kind of griefed there, but you get it. That was basically like a 2:55, 3-minute clear. Around that range, right? 2:55, 3 minutes on that clear. Now, let's see what it looks like when we activate the sequence node. Are you guys ready? We've got that past footage. It'll be immortalized.
Precision calibration.
Are y'all ready?
Combat efficiency. All cream.
All right, let's do it. So, that's going to be Mornye's S1. Now let's see what the damage difference is. That's all we did. We just bought her S1 from the Coral Shop and activated it. That's all we did. Okay, okay, sorry. I don't use Mornye's regular resonance skill. Okay? Don't use Mornye's regular resonance skill. Okay? Don't use Mornye's...
Command mode engaged. All units fire.
And our damage buff is up. Let's see this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just see where his HP is at the end of this first rotation.
You can't escape me. Baiting for the hunt.
Let's see. Are you guys ready? Huh. Oh, that seems like quite a lot more, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Weren't we, like, not there? Yeah, that's what I meant. This thing is not... It's almost unethical. It looks like... Do you guys see what I'm talking about when I said this thing is broken? It's just simply not balanced. Oh, man, I even messed up over here. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I kind of like... It's scary? Yeah, it should be. It should be scary. This is... And the thing is, right, it's a sequence node. So it's like, I don't really have any real issues with it feeling, like, ridiculous. But it's also like, man, does it set a new expectation for, like, what Mornye should even have, like, before you, like, if you're gonna pull her? Because it's so easy to get. It, like, do you see already? Like, I'll just let her finish it. Yes, you're broken. Boom. Right? You're 170k. Awesome. You realize that is without any TOA buffs? Do you realize that is without any TOA buffs? There's nothing benefiting this clear. We don't have shields. We don't have this. Like, there's nothing, bro. That's the thing. And then her own S1, guys, also buffs her own damage. That 40% additional damage take, that shit is like helping out her nuke on S1. So she's hitting almost 200k in that team. This is what I'm saying over here. This is the most unbalanced S1 I think I've ever seen. But it's not even, like, balanced in a predatory way because everyone can get this because you just need to buy corals. Or you just need to use corals in the coral shop and you have it. And it's not even like you need to go to S2 to make it this strong. Her S2 already gives her some other shit, like, you know, a lot of crit. But I guess the thing is that it's 100% power creep. Because when you get this S1, she is undoubtedly better than Shorekeeper in every single Shorekeeper team. But at S0, Mornye is way worse than Shorekeeper unless you have Lupa or Linné on her team already. But the biggest winner that I can clearly see from this situation is Lupa if you decide to pull Mornye's S1. Because Mornye is already viable with Lupa without this S1. Her viability, though, becomes like best in slot, disgusting, broken monstrosity with Lupa, though, because you're combining this with all of Lupa's fusion damage buffs from her set as well, and then her kit with fusion resistance down as one of the fucking passives. And then you have all this extra damage on top, which you never have access to in the Lupa team unless you pull this. Brother, the synergies and the stuff, it simply doesn't feel balanced. And this is the thing. Mornye, with her S1, does not feel balanced at all. It does not feel balanced at all. And you could probably easily pull it yourself if you want to. But is this good for the game? I don't think so. I don't think it's particularly... I think the biggest issue that I have with this sequence node is the fact that it makes her Linne teams noticeably better. The fact that it makes her Linne teams actually feel noticeably better by having way more uptime, kind of... I don't really like it that much. And her easy accessibility also almost begs the question of, if it's on her S1, why isn't it just in her base kit in the first place? Want to try her with Linne? Guys, it's not going to help out the Linne team a crazy, ridiculous amount. But basically what it's going to do over here, right, is have that uptime basically be permanent across the entire team's rotation. And so, think about it this way. In this team before Mornye's S1, Linne and Mornye sometimes would not have uptime on that 40% additional damage buff. With Mornye's S1, everybody on this team is going to have a permanent 40% damage bonus. Before that, maybe only a certain percentage of the time, right? But with her S1, it's full uptime. And as you saw, all three of these units are capable of a decent amount of on-field damage. Mornye herself, right, can nuke up to 100k with her S1, even without having monofusion on the team. And that's just kind of like where I feel like the balance starts falling apart. Because good golly gee, I don't think her S1 needed to be that strong. Because I think this is going to set a new standard, unfortunately, and I can't even blame the community for wanting to set that standard of expecting Mornye to be S1 if she's on your account. I am just hoping that Kuro Games does not balance any of the content in the game around you having a Mornye S1. Because this is the thing. Like I said before, a Mornye S1 is going to be the best support for a majority of teams in the game. The best one. And if it suddenly becomes, hey, this content is like really hard unless you have Mornye's S1, then that's going to be a bit of a rough decision as well. And the hilarious, ridiculous, absurd thing is, guys, Mornye's S1 is so valuable, it's better than her signature. If you had a choice between her signature or S1, you want her fucking S1. It's better. It's better. So yeah, that's going to be our video about Mornye's S1. Definitely feel free to go ahead and grab it, test it out for yourself, and just confirm that it is fucking broken. But that's just how it works. Just wanted to make sure that we address it up front. Hopefully, it doesn't lead to any crazy shit going down as the game, kind of progresses further. But just wanted to educate all of you on, well, the craziest new nuke that, like, she's literally got nukes, right? She's got nukes in her kit. The newest nuke that Wuthering Waves has added to the game. But at least it's not in her S0 kit. That'll be that for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you all thought about this character, and peace out.
Precision calibration. Combat
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
Queen.
That's a bit rough, but this is the thing, guys. You can just always pull Mornye and her S1 on a rerun. And this is the thing. You could just save 360 corals for her rerun and then guarantee her S1 too. That's something that you can do if you want. It's very easy to do that. And there's absolutely no real cost to you doing it. It's not whale bait. I don't think it's even... because of the coral system, I can't even call it slightly predatory. I can't. Like, that's the thing, too, right? Having overpowered sequence nodes on the early ones is predatory in other games. But it's not here because it's so easy to get it free to play. It's unbelievable. So, like, I don't even know what to say. I'm conflicted about it. I'm conflicted because it's not predatory, but it is not it's not balanced, but it's also not predatory. So, yeah, It's not predatory. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Guys, so okay. I'm going to record I'm just going to say one last thing.
Power levels. Precision calibration. Combat efficiency.
The last thing I'll say when it comes to Mornye and the power of her S1 in her in her Linné teams where she already was able to get this damage bonus, the power of this S1, guys, is the fact that it's increasing the duration. Think about it this way. Once again, the interfered marker only lasts 8 seconds at a baseline. Rotations in this game by a DPS typically last 13 to 14 seconds. This means that it is basically impossible for you to have this damage bonus up for the entire uptime of your DPS's rotation. Mornye's S1 guarantees that it has full uptime. I feel like we just needed to get that straight, guys, because I even showed off Yuno teams today where we tomb break at the start of Yuno's rotation. Her rotation lasts like 12, 13 seconds, so we had 4 seconds without the damage buff. I think it's already obvious how this impacts her baseline teams a lot, right? Like that alone should be enough to like let you know what's going on. It's massive amounts of uptime. I think it should be at least 20 seconds in her base kit. I think the uptime in her base kit should have been like 15. I think it should have been like 16, to be honest. This shit should be built in. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Kuro actually just wanted to make a coral bait character. Maybe they realized people had too many corals. They needed to make a coral bait character. Cause just get it, bro. Like, all right, let's get that video going. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty. This is gonna be a good one. But I'm glad we did the testing on it. Oh, and opt. Opt. You here? You here? Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, man. That is, I'm gonna be honest. Why are you spending these for tuners? Do you max refresh every day? Like, do you max refresh for Tassafields every day? Because I'm gonna be real here. Unless you're doing that, unless you're refreshing every day, there's no reason to go, like, spend your corals on those. There is no reason to spend your corals on those unless you're max refreshing Tassafields every day and you're like running out. And you like ran out of money. Cause so if you're gonna spend money, max refreshing your stamina, okay, this is like a whale thing, right? Max refreshing your stamina every day, right? Brother, you got 6. Doing that every day and just farming Tassafields is like 500 times the efficiency of buying them with corals. Corals are like the worst possible fucking way to get tuners in the game. Like as a conversion of like astrite to resources, it's literally the worst. So yeah, maybe you've been doing that this entire time. Brother, we might have actually saved you thousands of dollars if you stop now. If you stop now, by the time this game EOS's, we will have saved you thousands of dollars. Stop it. That's only for people that are spending like $10,000 a month on the game. Those are the only people that should be doing that one. I will stop. Dude, I'm telling you, just spend your money literally on the max refreshes. You'll be like, wait, I have too many tuners now. But yeah, another thing to note, guys, is that the insane damage numbers of this Mornye are because Opt has a very, very good build for her. This is probably the best Mornye DPS build you're gonna see. I don't think it actually gets much better than this one. It's the only thing we need is more liberation damage rolls, but that's it. But yeah, I guess this will be my take. Bro, the character is like so cringe at S0, but then so good at S1, it's like everyone's probably gonna pull her S1. I literally got a call like 45 minutes ago about a promotion, so we're chilling. Oh, congratulations, man. What's better, forecast, crit damage, or defense? It's probably... I don't know. They're probably like equal. They're probably like equal because like defense will give you more healing, but maybe less damage. Crit damage will give you more damage, but less healing. But as you saw, this character already has so many built-in defense measures. If you need more healing, if you have this and you still need more healing, you are just dog shit at the game. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you can't clear with this in Mornye's kit and you need more healing, you're actually probably like, I don't even think it's I think it's like literally like a physical issue at that point. This makes it so hard to die. You have to intentionally be not dodging to die with this active. Let me just say that. Is it like a Robin or a Tribby situation? No, it's not. That's the crazy thing. Like, Robin and Tribby, right, just take their existing capabilities and become giga broken, right? It's just everything, all the buffs up. For her, it's like it's like increasing the uptime by a decent bit in her regular teams. It's going to be like like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% DPS increase in her regular teams, but it's a massive DPS increase in her other teams. And that's kind of like the thing. It just makes her way stronger in the non-tuned teams, but then it also makes her stronger in the tuned teams at the same time. And like my take is that maybe this should have meant that her interfered marker should have been longer in the baseline kit, right? Maybe it should have been longer in the baseline kit. But you want to know what that then does, guys? That makes her S0 in her shield teams with Lene much stronger than they are right now, and they're already strong. That's the crazy thing, is that at S0, this unit is already broken with Lene. And so the fix that everyone's suggesting would make her S0 version even stronger when it's already strong in that team. Do you kind of see what's going on? It's nuts. Just want to give an FOI to you to chat. If leveling old characters, make sure to be careful when using supply boxes so you don't use the new mats. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that can happen if you're not... That can happen if you're being a little bit too fast. S2 SK versus S1 Mornye. I would dare say S2 SK might be stronger. S2 SK might just be stronger, but I think S2 Mornye is stronger. S2 Mornye is 1000% stronger than S2 SK. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Is her weapon a must? No. If you're gonna get her weapon, just get her S1 with corals instead. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, guys. She's balanced, if not weak, at S0. At S1, turns into the most broken support in the game, and you can buy S1 at the coral shop. Like, do it if you want to. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna judge you for getting it. I don't think anyone's gonna be like, oh, Kuro Games is so evil for making her S1 so strong. I don't think anyone's gonna say that because it's easy for everyone to get her S1. Let me say it this way. I think the only people who are gonna skip her S1 are like content creators because they want to be relatable. But the relatable thing will be pulling Mornye's S1 because everyone did. Do you get what I mean? And so, if anything, my Mornye is just going to be weaker than everybody else's because everyone's going to get it. Yeah, people are just going to give the advice when it comes to this unit. Get her S1 when you pull her or skip her. And so when you skip her now, pull her on a rerun and save 360 corals before her rerun. And just get her S1 with the character. And it's like, that's not even like hard to do. That's like easy to fucking do too. So you're just like, oh, okay, I'll do that. And you're like, all right, cool. And then you just do it. And then you're like, okay, cool. I don't know. I guess this is the thing. This is usually the moment where I start throwing shit at the wall and then I start saying Hoya versus evil, right? But because Kuro actually has a very friendly dupe system, it's just like, I guess it's nice. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I guess it's good. Because it's too easy to get dupes in this game, so it's not bad. To have an expectation that this is what I'm saying is I think there's going to be an expectation that you have S1 Mornye. Is that bad? No. Yeah. I guess this is there anyone complaining about her S1 being this strong? Does anyone have an issue with her S1 being this strong? Genuinely just like open Q&A. Does anyone have an issue with it being strong? I don't like the idea of sequences being strong. This is the thing, right, guys? Every endgame should be balanced around S0R1. Every, like, character, endgame, whatever, should be balanced around S0R1. Because you shouldn't be expected to go beyond that. And if S1 makes a character retardedly broken, you can just say, I'm not going to pull it. But if you do pull it, you're basically saying, yes, I want to break the game. And so if everyone, like... So you're making the conscious decision to pull this sequence node to make the game broken. Is that like... That's your personal decision to do that. Kuro gave you the option to do it and you decided to do it. And in a way, fuck your game, right? You shouldn't need to have her S1 for her to be universal. That's fair, right? And the thing is, her performance is so bad outside of her specialized teams, it's like, yeah, but that's what also makes her balanced. Because now somebody that doesn't want to pull her feels absolutely no pressure to. So, do you see how your request to make her sequence node weaker and her base kit stronger is actually more predatory? You're saying, I want her base kit to be stronger and her sequence nodes to be weaker. Now you've made her a must pull and her must pull with power creep, and now people are pressured to pull her. And that leads to power creep at S0. So S1 being strong is like allowing her S0 to be very balanced and like not do anything at all to the game. No, her S1 should be in her kit? Okay, then now if you don't pull her, you've bricked your account. If her S1's in her base kit, she's now a must pull, and if you don't pull her, you've bricked your account. So if you skip her banner, go fuck yourself. You're saying that's more player friendly now. See, this is why, guys, there are a lot of gacha players that don't think beyond, like, step 1. right? They only think about literally what's in front of them. And then they don't realize there's something right behind it. They're out here, right? Like, imagine. You just see this dude, right? And he's just posted up like this. It kind of looks like he's like pushing a wall, right? He's just posted up like this. You just see a dude like kind of like holding back something, right? And you're just like, wow, this dude looks fucking weird. You know, I'm just gonna go fuck with this guy. Like, why is he doing that in public? He looks fucking weird. And so you like kick him in the back of the knee, right? It turns out that guy was like holding back zombies. Yeah, it turns out that guy was holding back zombies, and now you're fucking getting eaten. But because you thought he looked weird, and you wanted to fuck with him, you're now dead. That's like the shit going on here. Because you're saying a sequence node is too strong, it should be in the base kit. So you're saying the sequence node is predatory because it's so strong, people want to pull it. What would that do to the unit? So yeah, you guys get what I'm saying now? You guys get what I'm saying? S1's so good, the base character is ass. Yeah, I mean, like, let's be fair here. Her outside of a Lupa or Lene team, she is fucking dog shit. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. Her outside of a Lupa team, a Lupa or Lene team, she's fucking bad. Okay, it's. I think the issue is that her rotation takes like fucking forever on the first one. Her first rotation takes like 30 fucking seconds, bro. And so like the issue, her second one onward is like relatively fast. It's still slower than Verena. Is she really that bad? Honestly, I think she's worse than Verena. I'm just gonna be frank with you. After experiencing how long her kit takes to rotate through, outside of Lupa or Lene teams, I think she's worse than Verena. In my guide, I'll say that she's equivalent to. I think she's actually worse. I'm not joking. I think she's worse. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Mornye takes like a fucking hour. Verena takes 2 seconds. So she's a skip unless you can get her to S1. No, she's not a skip. Okay. She's not a skip if you have her. She's not a skip if you have her. But if you don't have either of those two, get her S1 or don't pull her. That's the only advice I can give. Get her S1 or skip her. Because you will just, if you don't have her, you don't have her, and you don't have her S1, you'll be like, what does she do? Because she will just be a downgrade on every team in the game. She'd basically be Chisa without a team. Imagine being Chisa without a team. Yeah, a little bit rough. A little bit rough. That sounds really bad. Guys, we have literally played. Did I not show you the Mortify Gian situation? Wait, I'll just show you guys that shit again. Dude, this shit was so vile and awful, it was ridiculous. Like, just look. Think about what Verena would be doing on this team instead. Okay? Think about what Verena would be doing on this team instead. Bro, look how long I'm spending on her. Bro, what time is it? We're 10 seconds in, bro. Yeah, look at the damage 10 seconds in.
Silence. Let's you're wide open. Listen, fear no.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's worse than Verena.
Assuming master control. Order execute. Stars, hear my query.
Wait, guys, this is with her S1.
Structural override initiative.
Wait, this is with her S1.
As you wish. Inferno. Burn to ashes.
This is like not even good either.
Stop.
Okay, this is arguably in this team, this is worse than S2 Shorekeeper. SK S2 is actually better than this. Which is I guess good.
Assuming master control. Access confirmed. Processing authorizing maximum output. Structural override
Fury boil.
initiated.
Burn.
Or maybe it's like just the difference between like having the crit and not. It could be just a crit difference if we're being honest here.
Fear no more.
Yeah, that is not looking too great, man. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, each of my ticks is doing like noticeably more damage.
Assuming master control.
Yeah, each of my ticks was doing like a good bit more damage.
Leave it to me. Attack.
But yeah, this could be a good test of how good her general shit is. I was expecting it to be better.
Override
I was.
Inferno. As you wish.
I think this is definitely better than S1.
Let's do your wide open this another way. Gotta stop. Don't you worry.
What the hell was that? Oh, yeah. No, this is doing a retarded amount of damage. Oh, oh, wow. No, actually, yeah, I don't know, bro. That is... We're going back up to 20k a tick. Okay. I'm beginning to realize something. This unit might be exclusive to DPSs with long rotations. And my take is, bro, Mornye's rotation takes fucking forever. And so basically, you need like a DPS with like an equally long rotation, like the full 13, 14 fucking seconds, right? You need the full duration. Like full duration, like DPS to make up for the fact that Mornye's taking fucking forever too. So Gion's rotation lasting 10 seconds is anti-synergistic with her playstyle. Do you guys get what I mean? Gion's all about, like, giga optimizing his sub DPS and his support's rotation to get the shortest, to go on his Liberation's low cooldown and low duration. This shit over here, she takes too fucking long, bro. Even on her second rotation, she takes kind of too long. So let me give you an example of a team where you can actually leverage the longer the rotation that she has. And let me actually see over here if I can look up how to actually do this. I kind of want to practice this this team a little bit. I feel like this is low-key going to be Mornye's best team. I don't know why. It's just part of me thinks this is it. Ah, yes, Brant. Well, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, bro. Okay, let me look over here. Let me look over here. Let me look over here. Okay, let's do this.
Energy consumption increasing. Advanced mode engaged. Access confirmed. Order executed. Stars.
Bro, I will say, though, sometimes her concerto gain is, like, a little bit fucked up. Like, it'll take, like, a long-ass time to get this shit here. I fucked that one up. Dude, this one is I'm trying to get a little bit of swapping in on this team just because I really want to like actually get a like see what like Mono Fusion's capable of now.
All targets in sight. Guidance ready.
Weewa tests? I don't really see a point in any Weewa tests. I don't think it's gonna be helpful.
Initiating criticality
Yeah.
protocol. Structural hit to me. Right, the fight is on. Initiate.
More passion. Nice try.
All or nothing.
What did my... Yeah, somebody sent me a rotation. I gotta like fucking... What is it? After Lupa's Foe Breaker, you can brand intro skill into B1. And after 2 Lupa's mid-airs... Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, I see what's going on here.
Hover modules ready.
Yeah, we're just doing some practice, boys. Yeah, so we can show up tomorrow during the first impressions video.
Attack confirmed.
'Cause that's important.
Maximum output.
Yeah, and this is the only time I can practice with the character, bro. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Meaningless move.
Okay, this shit is way too complicated. I think bro gave me the wrong rotation. I think bro literally gave me the wrong rotation. He's saying I can swap during Foe Breaker. I don't think that's possible. Can you even swap during Lupa's thing? I feel like I just need to like see if that's even possible. Bro might have sent me an impossible rotation for fun. All right, let's try it again.
Activating countermeasure. Focusing aim. Hover modules ready. Access confirmed. Processing complete.
Bro, how did I gain about 1/4 of her concerto there?
Criticality protocol.
Bro, so much of it goes missing at the most random times with this unit.
Override initiated. The fight is on!
Listen carefully.
Nah, this shit is too hard, bro. I don't know how people do this one. I don't know how people swap with Lupa, bro. It feels like her swap windows are the worst ones on the planet. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Swapping with that character makes me want to, like... Alright, we'll practice that shit later. I think we're good to go right now, guys. I think we're basically all stocked. But this was probably a helpful stream regardless, because I think we've gone through basically everything that we need to go through. Let me just check in. Let me just check in with the editorial. Just to make sure nothing's missing. But yeah, that might be it for us, boys. Alright, let me see who I should go raid right now. Let me go see who I should raid right now. We got Fob Master, we got Age. Yeah, we're not raiding any Korean people today. Yeah, we're not raiding any Korean people today. I guess we'll raid Sharabu. It's been a while. Alright. Peace out, boys. I will see all of you later. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll, of course, be doing this on our account, but it'll look better than this because my account's better than this. All right, bye. See you guys later.